Okay guys, I am back to finish up this journal with you. While we were away, I went ahead and bound it. I rolled out the spine a little bit to give us a little bit more room. And I've added the closure and the signature in here. And then for Mother's Day, my mom gave me this cute little dragonfly charm. So yeah, we're going to use that. And then I actually have done most of the ephemera, but saved a couple of things I thought you might find of interest. Oh, and look at that. I got to ink the pages. That's one thing that I don't like about printing and, or not printing, cutting multiple pages at once is sometimes every now and then you'll miss the end. And then when I flip through it, I don't see it. Yeah, I thought I caught all of that, but you know, a little bit of ink covers it right up. So yeah, anyhow, and I wanted to show you what our little hop pocket looked like in the signature now that we have it. So here's, you'll notice that one sheet, and do I have that one handy? I don't know if I do. Hold on, there it is. So if you'll notice, this is what it looks like in its original form. So what I did is I made the same thing. Obviously this side is shorter, but then you don't lose any of that. So then when you flip to this side, it's the exact same, see? I don't know, I just think that doing that kind of thing is cool. All right, so yeah, it looks really cute in the journal as the little flip there. Okay, so what I did, and I wanted to show you, is I've made most of the ephemera, I think, for the journal. Why am I tying it closed? It's not like we're doing a flip through, right? All right, let me set it aside for a minute. Remember in that hop video, I said we could make little pockets here. So that's what I did, is it's one sheet across. And I believe that these are cut at 3.5 inches. Let's measure it. Oh. 3.5. No, 4, and 3 something. Just under 3.5. All right, so what I wanted to do before I did much more decorating or anything like that, I wanted to make sure that we were at the right height to like put in these papers here. Yeah, we've got plenty of room. Okay, so this time what I'm gonna do is I'm only gonna glue one side. Well, no, I am gluing both sides, never mind. But then what I'm going to do is I'm only going to glue one side of these pockets here. Okay. So let's do it. And then, I'm going to go ahead and do it like all at once. With the pockets, am I even in frame? I know I mentioned the other day that, my stuff got kind of shuffled. And so it did. I got shuffled from one end to the other. And then there's a little bit of decorate. Oh gosh, that's not great. You'd swear I'd never glued before, right? And these ones have a few more pockets than the other ones did, just for variety. And then this time, we don't need to worry about putting a backing on it because it's going right down onto a page. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up the side. Remember how I said we could make little side tucks? I'm going to go ahead and go and close. Boy, I'm all thumbs for this video, huh? I'm just going to go through here and close up these because we're going to make them side tucks. And then, but I don't want things falling out of the other side. Okay, so since we we closed up this side of it, I'm going to want to close up this side. So before I even glue down the pocket, I'm going to go ahead and do it because we know me and I'll get confused and seal up the wrong side. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I feel like I'm making a bigger mess with this new glue bottle than I did with my other one. And so far, I've not had any issues with it clogging. So I don't know if it's like a better glue now that I've like replaced it or what, but you know what, it seemed to work better when I closed it up this way. So that's what we're gonna do. Piper. Gracie, can you go check Piper? I'm recording right now. Thank you, sweetheart. Okay. Anyways, what I was saying is that I feel like I've been really messy with the glue. More so than normal, I should say. Okay, I'm gonna get a wipe out. And here's what I'm not really for sure of. Like, I know how we're decorating. We're gonna decorate them exactly the same as we decorated the other ones. As far as we'll put a definition and we'll put a disc from the kit in, that sort of thing. So it'll look about... Okay, thank you, sweetie. But the decorating will have to come with the cards. So I've done actually quite a bit of ephemera while I was waiting for videos to load and stuff. So I've made these tags. And then I made these for pockets because I was watching Susan Taylor Brown on her live today. That's what they were doing, is she was doing like decoupage and stuff, and it inspired those pockets because she was using those. Okay, so these will obviously go in here. And then, see, I made these cards too. I love these. Look at how those turned out. And these words I got out of My Porch Prints. And I think this one was the Magical Journal words, maybe. Yep, so I made those. And then these are from the other one that we made the other day. And these are going to be too tall, obviously, this way. So those will have to go into a side tuck. These, however, the up and down ones, I was hoping they would fit right up here in the top, kind of like the other pocket for cohesiveness. And I'm almost wondering if these will be too tall, I bet. And maybe just a little too wide. Yeah, because I'm betting. Not crazy about that, like how tall it is. I know that there's more pocket there, but without being glued down to a sheet of paper, you know what we could do? And sometimes, I know I've said this before, but sometimes the most simplest things elude me. And it does. And I broke my trimmer, so yeah, there's that. Yeah, that's pretty much how you take care of that. the little plastic piece was getting on my nerves, and then half of it fell out, and then I was like, well, if it's gonna fall apart anyways, I might as well just like break it the rest of the way. Okay, so that's better. Let's see how that looks on a page. A little poking up's okay. I just don't think I want it all the way down, and maybe we should just find where it goes in the journal and just start doing it that way. But I think I will take these out though. Yeah, all over the board, guys. Do it here across from that paper. That looks nice, huh? Okay. So, and yep, it opens, and I think I'm going to offset this just a little. Okay. Yeah. We don't have too much daylight left. I've been trying not to record the green with one of my lights on, because then it looks really crazy weird. Okay, now stick that up there. We'll stick these two in here. Okay, now let's see, where are we? Okay, that one I'll go for that one, I think. Like I'm telling you, I like all thumbs. Okay, so then I've got all these little ones that I made too. I've used almost the entire kit plus some, like, do that one, and we'll do one of these. Okay, and then maybe one of these on this side, and then one of these. Okay, now I made a bunch of little stuff, so let's see if it fits in here and what else we might need to do so they don't get lost. Yep, it's gonna get lost, so we got to put something in there. So let's well, I think these will probably get lost too, so we're gonna have to put some type of something in there. Oh, that one's smaller too, so 2 tags maybe there, so that's good to know. I'll have to make that one a little smaller too. Then I made these bigger ones in hopes that it would slide in here. That's weird. All right, well, maybe, you know what? I don't have the time or the patience to figure this out, so we're just going to glue it shut. Not quite what I had in mind, but you know, projects are ever evolving, right? God, I feel like I'm like mouth breathing a lot. It has everything to do with allergies. I'm kind of done, kind of over allergies at the moment. Okay, so then we'll just slip one of those in there. Okay, let's put our little disc on here. Yeah, I just feel like I'm nose breathing all the time. Gotta love the spring, right? I think that concept would probably work better with a little bit thicker paper, if that makes any sense. Okay, let's find our little definition here. I can't believe it, but I've used almost all the definitions of the green. I didn't know that that was going to be possible, but... Sorry if I'm quiet. Concentration will do that to you. Okay. So, okay, so that's that one. So I usually kind of try to match where these pockets go on this side. And I'm going to grab my binder clips if I could find them. I didn't even look at the time before we started. Oh, that's not going to work, is it? There we go. That should work. Okay. So we're going to take those out, and I'm going to go ahead and glue up this other side. Yeah, don't be afraid to, like, experiment, because, you know, for me, that's how I learn best, right? So in this case, since that side tack didn't work out, I may have extra ephemera. So extra ephemera means extra pockets, right? I mean, that's what it kind of means in my book, but... So, and I did want to say too, a lot of like the videos from most of May are going to be kind of hit and miss. And by that I mean, like, it's going to be kind of spread all over the board. As far as what order everything gets, like, filmed in. I know January was kind of like that. I think it kind of all worked out on the way it was supposed to. But yeah, it'll be all over the board, I think, a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to trim a little bit off of that one too. Just a little, just a hair more. And you would think I would learn by now, instead of like inking, you know, inking back up, that I would learn to measure it before I ink, right? Wasting supplies. Okay, that'll work. Okay, and then let's see, what did we do here? We did two tags down here, plus one of these. Then we did regular tags. See, there's one. Oh, that one doesn't have its little pull. Did the other ones have their pull tabs? Or did I forget to put all those on too? Nope, they don't, but that's okay. I think they still look really cool without them. All right, so now the $1,000,000 question is, where did I put them all, right? Should be one more with a like big one without a, there it is. Looks like there should be one more. Okay, so we did one like that, one like this, and then one like this, one like that. Okay. Okay, now I've made a couple other pockets, so let's go in a little bit here. Let's go more towards the center. Gosh darn it. Looks like I missed that whole bottom thing. I'll have to check the other couple of papers. Yeah, look at that. Oh, that's about annoying as all get out, huh? All right, we said middle, right? Okay, so let's see. We've got this close to the middle. So we could put a pocket here and one on the other side. And we've got these cute little guys here. Kind of matches what's going on over there. So I'm going to glue them in. Yeah, I think part of my issue now is I'm constantly like freaking out that I'm not in frame. Okay, so let's go over here. Okay, let's find one that matches over here. Okay. I just freaked out a little bit because this little guy here is white, and I thought I had a big glue goober on my finger like I've been having the last few days. Yeah. So I freaked out thinking that I was like gluing things that I shouldn't be gluing. Okay. All right, so then I have only one more of these pockets. So I'll either have to make a fourth one to kind of match, or we'll just keep this one as extra ephemera something. Let's see what can go in there. Let's see, we've got all this ephemera back here too. Let's see, we made this big guest check, or I did anyways. And oh, look, I did make another pocket here out of a time card. Let's see, let's put this one in there. And then maybe, we'll need some small pockets, I think. Maybe one of the kit tags here. Okay. And this one, we should put this pretty girl here. And then we put enchanting. And then, I forgot about that little tag, but that's a little too tall from what I'm thinking. But it might be our only option. Yep, I think it is. Still cute as a button. Okay. All right, let's, because I have more time cards, so we could, well, these, no, I love the way that one sits with that one here. So, and I have one last one here. So, okay, let's write down that we're going to make another time card. Or we could just do it now. Let me set this aside. Excuse me. Okay. So I don't think I asked earlier or said, but I hope everybody's doing well. We are doing good here. Don't know of any anything major really going on here. There's really not. Oh, brother. No matter how clean you are, right? You end up losing your stuff, right? So this is, you've seen so far, it's just a time card and fold it up. And yeah, I like them for that because sometimes they're like, to use as a tag, they're a little bit long. They're tall, but as like little pockets, they're like perfect. And I'm sure you've seen this 100 times, but this is just a quick little way to cover pockets. And oh, you know what? I should have waited. That's all right. We'll just restamp it or recut it here in a minute. I was gonna say I should have waited to do the thumb hole until after I had these down, but no worries. We'll just trim it out of there before we glue it up. So not all of the, I didn't need to do the bottom either. Not all the restrictions are lifted here. Every day, I guess we're in what they call phase 1. So for whatever that means. There's not really any clear-cut instructions, in my opinion, so I have no idea. I can tell you Hobby Lobby and Tuesday Morning are open. I don't know about Joann's. It wasn't the other day. But things obviously can change pretty quickly, so... trusty little sidekick just looking at me. She's actually not up on my shoulder tonight, which is kind of surprising. She's just taking a nap. Well, now she is, but a minute ago when I bent over to get that stuff, she was just looking at me like, what are you doing? She is a little miffed at me too, because I got rid of her makeshift cat bed that she was using in the craft room as her cat bed, because it wasn't really a cat bed. That one wasn't going to stick because that's where my finger was. Ooh, you know what else we could do? In the gluing, we can make these. What am I doing? I'm talking instead of inking. We're trying to do both, but unsuccessful at both, right, at once. We could make these little side tucks, and this is where these could go. I like that idea. And this is the little tag that goes in it. We want the other. Oh, we want the other side because it's got that pretty red one. All right, then we need to decorate up the front with another disc and a definition. And then we need to think of another little pocket. I have all this little tiny ephemera. Ooh. Almost really messed that one up. Yeah, I can't even talk about like concerts or sports because there is none going on right now. Not that I know that much about sports, but you know, one can pretend they do. I know more than I let on though. It's being married to Paul. I think for the first 9 years of our marriage or like relationship and marriage, every night was full of sports. And this is before I actually crafted a lot. Yeah, it was nuts. I know more about things than I would actually care to know. Where did I put that other? There it is. Okay. So we have that pocket there. So since we're going to have to, let's go somewhere in between the middle of these. So that's where that one is. So 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. All right, so let's put it. Well, let's put it on this one, and then we'll make, sorry for the reach across, then we'll put that in there, and then it can hang out a little bit there. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Okay. Oh, I'm telling you, I'm a gluing nightmare. this one in here. Okay, okay, so we have a lot of ephemera left. All right, guys, I think I'm going to call it a video for this one, and I'm going to take a break, figure out... Oh, did I do those other pockets? Oh, yeah, I did. So I do still have 2 discs left, don't I? Let's see. Where's that other one? Oh, right. Okay, so that one... No, that's part of that one. Nope, okay. I was like, how do I have that many discs left? It's because you didn't finish this one, Goober. Okay. So let's finish this one really quick, and then I will let you go, and then I will find a suitable pocket. I'll show you what we have left, and I will figure out something suitable to put the rest of our charming little ephemera in. Yeah, so I have 1 more disc. I might actually end up using almost all of the kit. Like, the only thing I think I might have left over is that 1 disc and my cuttings of the dragonflies, which I plan to have extra in my stash anyways of those dragonflies because they're super cool. So I printed like way more than I thought I would need. Yeah, that's pretty amazing. Okay. All right, guys, I'm going to let you go for now, and then I will come back and we'll finish out the pockets, and then we will do the flip through. All right, guys, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.